This is AJ with Dope for the Day. I hope everyone's doing well this week. I know I've talked to a lot of you during this week, and you've asked where I've been. I've been trying to work on getting everything straightened out with my new wheelchair and everything for school, so I took some time off. Um, but I'm glad to say that I'm back with a great topic today, and that's in recognition of the 88 to the 31 years old tomorrow. It's hard to believe that the 88 is 31, but it is, and we are so glad to have such a great lab, but there is some work that still needs to be done and improvements to the law that need to be done. But I wanted to also talk about the SSI Restoration Act 2021 that will give Social Security recipients more money and more freedom on how they can spend their funds, and it lessens many of the penalties that many of the recipients that are on government benefits face. Like if you get married, you're cut to one check, and both parties are lowered to one check. And if the Social Security Restoration Act is passed, it will do away with this marriage penalty. The SSI has not truly been raised since 1975. That's going on 50 years, but the cost of living keeps going up, but the amount that recipients receive stays the same. This new law would raise the SSI to 100% of what it is right now, which is $7.94 for many folks that are on the bill on SSI. It would give a single person the ability to save up to $10,000 and a married couple up to $20,000 without fear of their benefits being cut. Whereas now, I don't believe that you can make over like $2,000 before they start whittling away at your benefits. Once you reach a certain threshold, they start taking dollar for dollar. This would no longer be the case. And for people that have had to get divorced due to the fact of fear of losing their benefits, this would open the door for them to get remarried and open the door for many people that haven't thought of even putting themselves in a position to think about getting married. Now they can, because the penalty would not be there, so they wouldn't have to worry as much about losing any of their benefits that they receive now. So I highly want this bill to pass, in my own personal opinion, and it would increase the amount of money that the recipient could give to the economy, as well, increasing the buying power of the person within his or her community as well. So it would help the community that we all live in as well. So it's a win-win situation, in my opinion. Now, I'm in no way saying the Social Security Restoration Act is as big as the Americans with Disabilities Act. However, I think they would work hand in hand, providing more freedoms for individuals if this new Restoration Act was passed. So I encourage everyone within the Don't Burn the Day community to call your senator, call your congressman, or if you have a a person that you love that you want to help raise awareness for them getting more money to helping their daily life, call your senator on their behalf. Because if we don't stay on our government and tell them this is what we want to occur, and tell them that we are the biggest minority and the biggest population with buying power, which buying power would help the American economy, which right now many people with disabilities don't have the funds to, many of us are in poverty and below the poverty line. Well, if this bill passes, this would get many of us out of being under the poverty line and help us provide for our families and communities. So it would be beneficial to all involved if the Social Security Restoration Act passes. I know that there has been lots of talk on Twitter and Instagram about this Restoration Act. However, I think more media needs to pick up the story as well and help us push it across the line so that they in the government know that this is something that needs to be passed. And if it does get passed, we as disabled individuals could be more productive within communities and cities, and it would give us more money to go to college or start businesses or just anything in general. So this is why I feel like it's imperative that the Social Security Restoration Act passes, because it's much, much overdue. If we have had a significant raise to Social Security and the cost of living keeps going up, what are we supposed to do? And as it stands right now, many people with disabilities are able to work, or if they are, their hours get cut because we're worried the that our benefits could be affected if we work too much. If we really put in the hours and really get paid what we're worth, then our benefits could drastically be affected. And I don't know anybody that really wants that to occur. I don't think anyone wants the, their benefits to be affected just because they're trying to provide for their families. So this is why the Social Security Restoration Act needs to be passed, in the opinion of Don't Burn the Day. And I think it is a bill that it doesn't take over what ADA has done, nor should it. I think this bill would work hand in hand with the ADA to provide a better way of life for millions of people with disabilities. So, like I said before, please call your senator or congressman or tweet them, Facebook them, whatever you have to do. Tell them the Dope for the Day community wants the Social Security Restoration Act passed for the betterment of our community and the betterment of the community at large. I commend all the activists that paved the way for the ADA, but now it's time that we as new activists try to make the ADA and the Restoration Act better. Everything could be tweaked and made better. Sure, some things are great and should be left alone, but a lot needs to be changed in the ADA. I'm so grateful to the adapts of the world who stood and protested in many street corners, stopped the buses, and made it so public transportation had to be accessible for all people. I'm so grateful for Jennifer Chapman for crawling up the stairs of the Capitol during the Capitol crawl, and the Justin Darts who went across the country to all 50 states 3 times, getting thousands and thousands of signatures and demanding a um different outcome for people with disabilities. And I'm so grateful for Ed Roberts, who made it possible for the Centers for Independent Living to be even better than they were at the start. And I know that even now there is a lot of bureaucracy in the system that could be changed. But if we all stand together like these people that have came before us did, I'm 100% sure we could do the same thing so that the people that come after us won't have to uh, fight for um, education or um, the accommodations for education so hard. And I just thank everyone who came before me, and I wanted to let you all know how grateful I am to each and every one of you on this 31st anniversary or close to this 31st anniversary of the ADA. This has been AJ Martins speaking on behalf of Don't Burn the Day. Hope everyone has a great week. And always remember, don't burn the day, y'all. There's still work to be done. Don't burn the day. Peace. You can check out the website dbtdmedia.com and facebook.com/dbtdpod for more information on the Social Security Restoration Act and also the pioneers of the ADA series. That's pioneers of the ADA series at facebook.com/dbtdpod or uh, dbt, dbtdmedia.com. That's www.dbtdmedia.com. Check us out. Become a friend on Facebook. And we'd like to thank our sponsors for Friendly Shoes and pattyandricky.com and Morgan's Wonderland in Texas. For more information on our sponsors, go to our website, www.dbtdmedia.com. That's dbtdmedia.com. And we will catch you next week with a brand new episode.